What's up guys, 6 Explorer here doing a deck profile for my Tetra-drive Aqua Force deck. Let's get started. The starter is Officer Eric. Right A goes to the rear guard. Basically you can count off one, put in the soul, look at top 5 for a grade 3, add 1 to your hand. Really important in this deck, I'll tell you why. Next off I run 3 of the boss cards. Tetra-drive Dragon. Now Tetra-drive is, his limit break is, when it hits the second attack, it gets the effect. When one of my rear guards does the 4th attack, I can counterblast 2, discard 2 cards from your hand, and stand this unit up. So, so you have to attack second with him to give him the second limit break. Which is rear guard has to do the 4th attacks, and then you counterblast 2, discard 2 cards from your hand to stand him back up. Now, and his other skill is non-limit break, counterblast 1, give him +2. So, he's not the best standing Vanguards because he depends on you do discard 2 cards from your hand. Descendant discards 3, but at least he gets a critical. But I'll tell you why. He depends so much on the break ride, which is 4 Transcore Dragons. Because the combo these two have together is amazing. And that's why I run Eric. The break ride is right on top of it, Vanguard gets plus 10,000 and gets the effect. If your opponent does not discard 1 card from their hand, they cannot guard, and my Vanguard gets 1 critical. So, that's pretty good when combined with this, because he'll stand back up again, and then they'll discard 2 cards from their hand. 1 for the first attack, and then the second when he attacks again. So that's 2 cards they discard, combo with the break ride. And that's why Eric is so important, because you have to ride Transcore first. If you miss your Transcore ride, this card, this whole deck loses its potential. More than 50% of the potential is gone if you don't ride Transcore Dragon. Because the combo is so good. So you have to ride Transcore first. That's why Eric is a must. So 4 Transcores, 4 Tetra-drive, and 1 Diamantes. Diamantes lets you switch positions. So when he's the first attacker, it gets +2, so it's 11k. Pretty good because a lot of Vanguards nowadays are 11k. So when he attacks first on the rear guard skill, gets +2, attack for 11, and then you can switch with the rear guard right behind it. So it helps you do the 4th attacks. So that's why you need him. So that's the grade 3s. On to the grade 2s. I run 4 of the new card. This card is amazing. It's called Tidal Assault. Rear guard skill. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit stands back up but loses 5,000 power. So it's a grade 2 Benedict version. Really good because it gives you the 4th attack, which Tetra-drive needs for its limit break. And then you can also to stack the trigger power to make him stronger so you can attack for more. 4 Tidal Assaults. Gotta run them. 4 Lazarus. The 10Ks. Run them because Mobius Breath and the Lynch for Eradicators is pretty good. You want to stop them by guarding the 10 shields, so you got to run 10k Vanguards. I run 2 Carlos because the deck does counterblast a lot. I actually do use his second skill to counterblast 2 to give him +2 when I don't have the break ride. So yeah, the deck does counterblast a lot. So what he does is lets you unflip 1 damage when the attack hits a Vanguard. So 2 Carlos. Lastly, 3 12k attackers. If you play the deck right, they can actually fit in the deck really well. So when this unit attacks, if the number of rear guards you have or rest is 2 or less, it gets +3,000, so it becomes 12k. It does count himself, so you got to be careful how you play him. That's the grade 2 lineup. 4 Wheel Assaults for the grade 1s. Wheel Assault is really good. 7k, his skill is when this unit boosts, and after it's done boosting, you can counterblast 1 to choose 2 rear guards you have and flip their positions. It doesn't matter where they are, just flip them. So it basically gives you a free Diamantes effect. So let's say you have these two together, and this attacked first, and then when this boosts, you can switch him by combosting 1, and then attack again for Tetra-drive. So it's pretty good. So 4 wheel salts. Tails, 8k vanillas. They're pretty good. They'll let you hit for good numbers, helps you against cross-sides. 10k attackers, same thing as the grade 2. Where is it? Same thing as that, but it attacks for 10k. Same effect and everything. And then 4 perfect guards, because perfect guards are good. On the triggers, I run 4 crit. You can put this card in the soul to unflip 1 damage. Really good. 6 crit. 4 draw. Put this in the soul to give one of your rear guards plus 3000. Really good card. It's actually helps make your columns much better. Like Tidal Assault and those guys, they can swing for big numbers. 6 draws. And let's see, 4 heals. That's the deck. Real quick, I'll show you the combos. Right there. Yep. So the combos you can do, I'm just going to do some basic ones. Well, he's going to be gone, so. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Alright. So you break ride. Vanguard gets plus 10,000. You can attack for 12. And then you can attack for 21. And then he gets the other effect. Now you attack for 17. You get the twin drive, obviously. You can put him here or there. And then you attack for 17. Now his skill activates. Combats 1. Switch these two. And then he attacks. He's the 4th attack now. And now Limit Break activates. Combats 2. Discard 2 cards from your hand to stand it back up again. That's pretty good. And then he attacks again. And that's 2 cards they have to discard. 1 for the first attack they did, because of the break ride. And 2nd, because of the 2nd attack. That's 1 combo with just this card. If you have this, it's the same. Same thing. You can attack for 18. Attack for 18 again. Well, let's just say you break, right? So that's 28. They discard 1 card from their hand. And now you put your triggers right there. So he can swing for 14 or 21. Actually, swing for 14. Stands back up with his skill. And now swings for 16. So that's your 4th attack. Tetra-drive skill, stand back up again. Attack again. Break ride skill, discard 1 card from your hand. From your opponent's hand. So the combo is pretty good. It's just the deck relies on riding this first. And that's why it's kind of weak. The reason I don't run Basil and the other cards is because Basil does not hit at all. Because it only attacks for 10k. And all the Vanguards these days are 11k. So that's the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks guys for watching, and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.